see I got one down there. It's another giant. You know, you always heard that the other spot was better, that the clams were bigger. I punched a couple holes. So far I got one clam. As you can tell, it's raining, it's blowing, it's nasty weather. But I got a little bit of a negative tide this morning. And we're going to do a catch and cook. So we got one, we got 9 more to go. Then we're going to head back to the house and cook some clam chowder. You guys enjoy the video. Big old nice mud shrimp. Alright guys, I don't want to clean the screen off, my hands are all muddy. But I punched a couple holes here. I tried digging, I tried the clam gun. I got one clam, that's it. So I'm not really impressed. And my tide's going to change on me, and I'm going to start losing room to get these suckers. So as the tide comes up, I'm not even going to be right out here anymore. So I'm going to go to the spot where I've always done good, and see you guys there. Alright guys, first hole, first Washington. See, we're waiting to see one squirt. Alright everybody, so I think that's about a wrap. Tide's coming back in, and we didn't see that many. I only got 4 and 1 cockle. That's it. That's all I got. 5 away from where I want it to be, and when I first got here I saw 1 squirt. Got it really quick. That was the biggest one. And haven't really been seeing them squirt. I don't know if it's because of the rain or what, but yeah, it's pretty quiet. Doesn't sound like anybody's doing any good. We moved 4 people. I think I had 2 over here before us. So, but yeah, I'll catch you guys if something interesting happens. Sometimes the camera helps. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys at the house. I'm gonna go cook. Gotta stop by here, get some fresh bread. That's the best part about coming out here. Is the bread. Wildflower Gardens. It's right here in Occidental, Freestone. Hey everyone, here I am. I'm back in the kitchen. I made it home. I took a shower, did some work around the house. Time to start cooking. So check it out. I got my bucket, my few puny little clams here. Ended up with 5 Washington clams. Yep. This big old sucker right here. This sucker right here. That's called a Washington clam. See, the squirt, that's what we were looking for them to do. And you know, I think the reason why they weren't squirting, because all the rain had all their holes full of water, so they couldn't squirt. I'm not quite sure. Do me a favor, if you guys know why we didn't see a whole bunch of them out there squirting today, and if it's because of the rain, leave a comment down below and let me know. But I'm gonna get these things clean and look at that thing squirt. It's squirting good now. Alright, check it out. I'm gonna grab my fillet knife right here. I'm gonna show you guys how to clean these things. So what I do is I come right in here. You want to get a fillet knife that's got a little bend to it, because you're gonna cut it right down through there. And basically what you're doing is you're getting it to release from the shell. If I can get it to release. Sometimes you need to come in on the back side back here. So it says you need it to flex up so that you can. There we go. Got that side. And you see how I just rotate that right around? I'll come right in here on this side. Do the same thing. You want to get that sucker angled down. Be careful. Sharp knife, you don't want to cut your finger. And once you get it to open up like so, you open it up. Okay, so there's not much in here that we eat. I want to go over it all. So we eat this part right here. So they call that section the breast, and this is the mouth, or I guess they call it the mouth, or the snoot. So we got to get the skin off of this, but we got this section right here. Let me set this aside. And these little sections right here, right there, that is what holds the shell. And that little piece right there is supposed to be the closest thing to a scallop that you can find without getting a scallop. So we're going to set that one aside. And this little piece is one that I cut. Set that one aside. And then we're going to peel this part right here out. This is the guts. There's nothing to eat on that part. I don't eat any of that, but I save that. That's one of these trips. I'll show you what I do with these. These work good. All right. Next step, everybody. Get your wife's favorite sauce pot. Put some water in there and get it boiling. And we got these suckers right here. We gotta get the skin off these necks. We're gonna do a little bit of trimming here real quick, and then we're gonna blanch the necks. Ready to go. I'm gonna cut these parts right here off. That one right there looks pretty good. Ready to go. Now what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna cut this sucker right here. I'm gonna cut it right there. And I'm actually just gonna cut it into little chunks, about like so. Because I don't want this little inner part, this little inner line, I don't want that. So I'm just going to go through and cut little chunks off it. Alright, check it out, we got water boiling, so we're going to drop the necks right down in there. There we go. We're going to leave them in there for about 10 seconds. Alright, we're going to plug them out. Alright, so I got it right here. This becomes the hardest part, just getting the skin off them. This is why I tried the other spot. I was looking for horse necks, gew ducks. They're all better than Washingtons. Washingtons don't want to let go of their skin. See the skin right there coming off. It's gonna take a little bit. That's working pretty good with the knife. Whoops. Peel it. There we go. That's one clean one. All that's good edible meat. You can eat it all. I kind of like to flush down through them a little bit. Make sure they're all flushed out good. Throw it in the pot. They're throwing on the cutting board actually. Alright, now it's time to take your wife's favorite saucepan with that water left in there, crank her back up, get it back to a roaring boil. Alright, there we go. It's boiling. We're going to throw all this in there. Got the necks. Got the little other piece here. What they say is like the scallop. I tried sauteing those in butter. They didn't taste like scallops. Not by any means. Alright, we're going to let that boil for 10 minutes. Set the alarm. There you go. 10 minutes. See you guys then. Alright everybody, I got 36 seconds left, 35. I've been over here, I've been cutting up potatoes. I got red potatoes. I'm leaving the skin on. I feel that it helps hold the potato a little bit better together, and I like the look of it. I got 3/4 of a white onion chopped up there and 1 carrot. And we're about to dump this into here because we want to save the broth basically from the clams that we just cooked. So, let's see. There goes the timer. We're gonna dump it right in here. Alright, so I dumped them out in there. I got that cooling. I refilled this with some fresh water, quickly rinsed it out, and I'm gonna finish chopping these potatoes up and they're gonna go in there and get boiled. Alright everybody, so the water started boiling, so I threw the red potatoes in there. I got them diced up to about the same size as what I'm going to dice up the clams. I'm going to cook them for 5 minutes. I'm just going to cook them to they're al dente, which basically means they're just cooked on the outside a little bit, not all the way through. Alright guys, it's been 5 minutes. Turn the timer off. If you guys don't have one of these little things, these things are awesome. We're going to drain that water. Let me turn this off. So check that out. You just clip that right on there just like so. And you come over here. And just drain it right off. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys celery. 1 piece of celery. That's all I did. So now we're going to take this off of here. Stick it aside like so. And I'm going to take these onions. And I think I only want to put about half of them in there. Put the carrots in there. I'm going to throw the celery in there. Just like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this broth, or stock, the stock from cooking the clams, and we're going to mix a little bit of that in there with it. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to add some pepper. Just a little bit of salt, not too much. And I'll stir it up. Man, that smells good. I wish you guys could smell that. Can y'all smell that? That smells delicious. Alright, we're going to let that sit for 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to let it cool. While I'm letting that sit and cool, I'm going to go ahead and chop these up into little pieces. So I'll see you guys back in a second. So I let it soak for 20 minutes, and then I got it back up to like a little simmer here, boil. And it's been going for about 5 minutes, and it's about done. Just softening everything up, trying to get that clam flavor infused. And I'm gonna put the little strainer back on. We're gonna come right over here, and we're gonna drain it all out. It softened up everything nicely. Oh, it smells so good. I haven't even got the clams thrown in there yet. Take the strainer off. We're gonna start with 2 cups of half and half. See how that does. Nope, we're gonna need more. So I doubled it up. I got it up to 4 cups. I got 4 cups of half and half in there. Gonna stir it around. Got it at low heat. And we're gonna wait until all the veggies get done. We're holding off on adding the clams because we don't want to have really chewy rubber band clams. So we got that going. I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper right now. And I'm gonna add just a tad bit more salt. This is kosher salt. It doesn't come out that good. That's why I'm shaking it so much. Stir it up, let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so. We'll see, probably have to make a roux to thicken it up. Alright everybody, so check it out. We got it going right here. I'm stirring it up. I'm gonna make up a little light roux here. I got some butter going in there. A little bit of flour here. So you want to do about equal parts flour to butter. That's what they say. What they call it for. Everybody's a little different. I'll add a little bit more flour here. This will thicken it right up for us. The other thing that you can do is you can add mashed potatoes, like dehydrated fake mashed potatoes. You can add that right in there. It'll thicken it right up. It works terrific. I just don't have any. I always make the roux. There we go. I got it all stirred up in there. It's starting to thicken up just a little. It'll thicken up a little bit more. Here, just give it a second. I'm gonna go ahead and add the clams. I wish I had a little bit more clams to add. I'd like to have about 1/3 more than what I ended up with for this size pot. I could add canned clams and made up the difference, but that's not the same. This is Washington clam chowder, New England style. Right there. Got to do a taste test, and we may have to salt and pepper it. Let's see. I think it needs a little salt, but give me a second, I'll serve it up. Alright everybody, so check it out. I got myself that loaf of garlic rosemary bread sliced up there. You can see the chunks of garlic in it. There's our clam chowder, New England clam chowder. And there's my plate. I got some little oyster crackers on it. I'm gonna go sit down and eat. Unfortunately, I didn't get my limit of clams today, but I got a gorgeous dinner that tastes delicious. I wish I could share with everybody. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, go down and hit that subscribe button. I hope everybody enjoys this video. Big thanks to all my subscribers, and I hope to see everybody out on the water. What do you guys say, Dylan?
Cold fishies are good, and we never seen red or green or orange.
Do you like that bread?